I want to talk about the Phil Hawes Imavov bout because I thought Imavov actually was probably should have won that, but that was more of my opinion. But you guys Wes at least had a different opinion of that fight.
Actually, no. Well, like this thing, like Phil Hawes won by majority decision, and it makes more sense. But you could definitely see that the judges had like a conversation with themselves about that because the Philip Hawes fight and the Kevin Vieira fight basically ended in a similar fashion. Like Vieira and Phil Hawes just controlled position. They didn't really do a whole lot. They just held controlled position, and that's how they won the fight.
Yeah,
Except the difference was Ketlin Vieira didn't win because after the Philip Haas fight, the judges clearly were like, well, Nasruddin clearly actually did probably more damage as a whole and whatnot. So they looked at it, and Yana clearly messed up Ketlin Vieira. All Ketlin Vieira did was just lay on top of her and hold position. So, I mean, that
yeah.
shouldn't win you a fight. So that's
It
why
was more in transitions.
a lot of people were kind of cheesed that Kunitskaya won, but I mean, I wasn't surprised, and she obviously deserved it. Like just laying on top of this isn't like a pure wrestling sport. You can't just lay on top of somebody and hold them in a dominant position and be like, yeah, I'm gonna win. Like you have to like actually throw punches and do stuff, and she didn't. Like Kunitskaya literally threw more strikes in the final like 15, 20 seconds of that fight than Vieira did holding like laying on top of her for a whole round.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying is like okay, so I'm a Pride purist. Like I love Pride because Pride, if you even if you had control on the ground or whatever, but you didn't do anything to get the win, or like weren't aiming for a submission or anything, you didn't win. It was the guys who stood and went for a finish no matter what, like attempted finishes or was striking more and
Yeah.
landing strikes. I think those like Imavov should have won that. Like Anna, I can't pronounce that last name. Very long Russian last name, but I really think he should have won that fight.
Kunitskaya.
Yeah, Knutsia or Knutsia. But yeah, I think Imavov should have beat Philip Hawes because he had him fucking shaky leg in the corner with those Muay Thai knees and elbows. Like that was he controlled that shit.